10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Welcome back, everybody. I'm Gods, and I'm ready. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to rumble. We've got ourselves a third place deciding match between Orange Esports and Neolution Esports International. We've just, unfortunately, for your Neolution Esports International fans out there, we've just unfortunately seen the international side get defeated by Team Zenith. Zenith making their way to the grand finals, and in unexpected fashion, Orange Esports, they fell in the semi-finals. I don't know if this is some elaborate plan to avoid having the matchup up against Team Zenith with the sort of the grudge match between Mushi and Yamate, or just a bit of a disappointing performance up against Myth Trust. But Myth Trust, they upset Orange Esports, and it's Myth Trust in the finals up against Team Zenith. That's over on the Beyond the Summit 1 channel with LD. LD streaming over there. I believe he's solo casting for the time being. But over on the Beyond the Summit 2 channel, we've got Orange Esports up against Neolution Esports International. In a best of 3, perhaps, best of 1, perhaps. I think it's a best of 3. That's what the main admin was saying. It was like one of the sort of, I guess, peon admins, we'll call him. He's still an admin, but he's sort of like the underling below the main admin, who was saying it was a best of 1. The team, I think Orange wanted it to be a best of 1 because they're moving to their new team house. Apparently LD's casting with Slash, so he's no longer actually solo casting. So you can check out LD and Slash casting Myth Trust up against Team Zenith over on the Beyond the Summit 1 channel. But here we've got our third place match. For those of you who love Mushi, those of you who love Ohio, Extinct, KYXY, and Net, this is going to be like your Malaysian powerhouse team. Unfortunately for them, it wasn't strong enough to take down the Thai team Myth Trust. As we'll see how they do here up against Neolution International. We've got ourselves already a bit of a way into this draft, as unfortunately for you guys, I was a bit disorganized getting things ready here. But we're now all ready and good to go. It's Orange Esports playing over on the Radiant side. The Dire side is going to be the Neolution International squad. As Orange, they also had the first pick. So they start things off with a Lifestealer, Lone Druid, ban out 2 of those sort of strong sort of carry potential heroes, knowing they had the first pick. They could decide what they grab with all the strong heroes that get left in the pool. Neolution, ban out Keeper of the Light, as well as Bat Rider. So, Orange Esports, they grab themselves the Nyx Assassin, generally played by Extinct as a sort of 4-position support. Boy, does he play that pretty damn well. Can be run as a solo mid, but when you look at what they picked up later on, it looks like we are going to be seeing that support Nyx Assassin. Neolution grab themselves Mag and Rubik. So generally it's sort of that Shadow Demon we see get picked up here and there as sort of slightly preferred over the Rubik. When you've got the Mag, you don't want to be giving away the Rubik. I think he knows Extinct would grab the Rubik as their other support. You could steal the RP with a Rubik, and not something they want to really be up against when they've got the Mag. So they get both Mag and Rubik. And we're seeing ourselves another Phantom Lancer. Okay, let's go. It's Phantom Lancer time, guys, as we are going to be looking at a third pick Phantom Lancer. This is in response of the Shadow Demon Brewmaster picks from the Orange Esports side. So we're going to be, I imagine, seeing an Ohio solo mid Brewmaster. So we'll see Ohio most likely playing as a solo mid Brewmaster. We'll see the Shadow Demon, Nyx Assassin, the 2 supports for Orange Esports. We need one more carry coming Orange's way, and then we need something to go into the offlane. Something probably that will be handled by KYXY, as now we start looking at the bans here. Darkseer gets banned out here. If Orange were looking at a potential offlane hero, you'd think they'd leave Darkseer in the pool. Sure, Darkseer here in Neolution didn't want to grab, but it's Orange Esports who have the first pick. Once we get out of this ban stage, Orange Esports, their 4th pick is before their opponent's 4th pick. So if they wanted a Darkseer, they could have well left it in the pool here. They didn't have to ban it out, worried about their opponents picking it. Their opponents, so they're banning out some of these carry heroes. Some of the heroes that, well, you'd likely see Mushi playing Luna. Going to be the first one banned out. We'll probably see something like a Faceless Void banned out, as well as even maybe an Anti-Mage. All the carriers likely to be banned out now by the Neolution Esports side, knowing that, well, Orange, that's what they're lacking. That's what they need. The Shadow Demon pickup will help Orange a lot up against the PL. They can make their own PL Illusion Army, although we saw last game, it's not always an ultimate solution. It does help a bit late game, but it's not the sort of end-all of counters as far as countering the PL. You need something more than that. You need to make sure you get off to a good early game start. So we'll have to look and see how Orange Esports look to sort of to use this Shadow Demon as a somewhat of a small measure of counting the PL. They need something else. They need some more early game pressure. They need a strong mid game team fight, which they're already starting to build. When you've got a Nyx Assassin with Carapace, you've got the Brewmaster Ultimate. This is a strong potential team fight coming out of Orange Esports. Something which right now Neolution is entirely relying on their mag for the team fight. Ooh, someone talking about a Morphling pick. I would love to see a
10
Morphling pick up
seconds
against the
remaining.
PL. Or something Zenith did yesterday. They had XY
5
playing
seconds
Morphling
remaining.
up against the PL of Mineski. Yeah, it was Mineski playing with a PL.
Reserve
And
time.
unfortunately for Mineski, that was a game they got defeated in. A game they had to win to advance out of the group stages. And Zenith took him down with the Morphling pick. You can, of course, replicate the PL. It's another way of countering the PL. I sort of speculated yesterday. Basically, go for the pure illusion team to counter a PL.
Oranges
All the heroes who
turn
can
to
steal
ban.
illusions. I only figured out 4 of them. Shadow Demon can steal PL illusions. Enchantress can steal them. Morphling can make a PL illusion. And there was one more. What was the last one? What was that pesky last one? Shadow Demon, Enchantress, Morphling, and there was... Oh, Darkseer. You need the Darkseer as the 4th one. So there's 4 heroes who can make PL illusions when you're up against a PL. The question is, what would be your 5th hero for the full counter to the PL? I'm still sort of working on the counter PL lineup. And next time we're in a BTS versus GD Studio showdown, we'll give them PL, and then we'll pick this lineup which entirely counters the PL illusions. It'll be genius. They won't see it coming. They'll pick PL, like we'll give them a Keeper of the Light, and they'll be like, we got this Keeper of the Light PL, this PL draft, and then we'll just be like, ha, fell right into our hands. Darkseer gets picked up, Enchantress gets picked up, Shadow Demon gets picked up, as does Morphling. We just need one more hero, so suggestions for our 5th and final pick are welcome. Something which can own a PL, maybe something like an Earthshaker. Get some big AoE damage coming in. But hey, let's focus on this game. We're not going to be seeing the all-out PL counters coming in. We could well see a Morphling. I mean, Orange don't have themselves a carry. Zenith were quite happy to run a Morphling pick
5
yesterday, but
seconds remaining.
I think more likely we see either the Void or the Anti-Mage. I think Anti-Mage is just, I mean, you don't want to really be team fighting into a Mag, and there's a PL there as well. Split push is the way to go here, so we may see that coming out here. And both Mag and Faceless Void still in the pool, so more likely than not we see Mushi playing one of those 2 heroes. As Enigma is tanking. It's all teamfight bans coming out of Orange. I think they decide they want to be the ones controlling teamfights. Even with the Mag pickup for Neolution, Mag alone won't win teamfights. Maybe Rubik can help. Maybe with the Rubik stealing something like either the Carapace or an Impale for an AoE stun, or the Brewmaster ultimate. Then we can look at Neolution.int having a strong teamfight of their own. There's the 4th pick now coming for Orange. They haven't got themselves their carry just yet. They want to grab it now, or they want to grab some kind of an offlane solo, but a lot of those offlane solos banned out, with Darkseer as well as Bounty Hunter both getting banned. Extinct the drafter for Orange Esports here. Taking over what Mushi was doing some time ago. That's what's going to be the last pick here. What are we going to be looking at for the last couple picks for the 2 sides? Orange Esports really thinking things through here. 20 seconds of reserve time left. And so they do need to grab themselves a couple more, well, one solo as well as a carry here. What's going to be Mushi's here? I feel like when in doubt, just put Mushi onto an anti-mage. He plays it well. It's a reliable hero to have, and there's a hero you can put him on when you need a win. Oh my gosh, I just freaked out. I thought I lost the stream. I thought I had lost it. Turns out it was just my screen going into sleep mode. It went black for a second, and then I need to make sure my screen doesn't do that. I need to change some of my my settings so my screen doesn't just go turning itself off when I don't move my mouse around for long enough. SF, so most likely I want to say a safe lane Mushi SF.
5 seconds
Probably see
remaining.
Mushi playing the Shadow Fiend in the safe lane. Puts a higher on the mid lane Brewmaster. And then the off laner, well, you're looking at something like something for KYXY, but there's not really many off laners left in the pool here. We get ourselves a Pudge. Okay. I think this is for Blah. Probably see Blah playing the Pudge in the mid lane. And do they look to go for the Pudge Chen? I see a Pudge, and the first thing that comes to mind is we're going to be looking at a Chen. Get the Pudge Chen combo. They need another support, and Chen fits perfectly. You're in a Chen, Rubik, Phantom Lancer in the safe lane, Mag in the off lane, Pudge at the mid lane. Let's rock and roll. Neolution.int. This is it, man. This is it for all the marbles. As Orange now going to be like, well, we're up against the Pudge. What do we do? I don't think it really changes their plan all that much. But it's, well, it's always a potential for them to do something a bit different.
5 seconds
There's one more pick coming out from Orange Neolution Esports, and it's going to be a puck. So there's your offlaner.
Dire team pick.
Oh, I imagine your offlaner to be played by KYXY. Unless we see sort of KYXY playing the Brewmaster at mid and Ohio swinging down to that offlane puck. How is he going to look to manage these lanes? How does he look to set things up here? Neolution.int. They're thinking things through. They don't just go grab the Chen. Come on, man. Come on. So what's that? When's the next GD Studio BTS match?
10 seconds
Probably.
remaining.
I guess we're looking at one next. No, this month. We're going to do one every month.
Seconds
So
remaining.
I guess we're looking to do one again this month. We'll have to figure out when we can actually play that. Probably in about a week or two's
Reserve
time. We'll have to see what'll work with our schedule here. There's the last pick now for the Dire team, the Neolution side. They need another support here, and well, I mentioned Chen. It works perfectly fine. If they want to go something more standard, then you're looking at a leaner
10
Leshrac.
seconds remaining.
Some kind of just strong stunner to combo with that Rubik.
5 seconds remaining.
Earthshaker.
It's an Earthshaker. Ooh, haven't seen Earthshaker in some time now. Very defensive support hero. You can set up the Pudge hooks with it. It's not going to be Blah playing the Pudge. It actually goes to, I think that's Lei, the former Dustbin player, on the Pudge. So we'll see Lei playing the Pudge. As Beyond the Summit does need to train a lot harder for our next showdown with the GD Studio, and you have my word. I'll be whipping everyone into shape. We also need Winter back. Unfortunately, Winter was not available for the last match. As we'll be looking to see how these two teams unravel now with these picks, with these lanes. Imagine, I mean, almost without a doubt, we're looking at the PL going into the
10
safe lane.
seconds remaining.
Same thing for Orange. You're almost surely going to be looking at Mushi playing
5
that safe lane
seconds
SF.
remaining.
And the one thing Orange have done is they switched up their two solo players. They've had the Puck and Brewmaster, Ohio, as well as KYXY, switching roles somewhat. I mean, generally Puck is more a hero, or is a hero that Ohio does play, but it looks like we are going to be seeing Ohio in the off lane. As the admin, it is best of 3, says Ixara, the admin. It's like some misinformation coming out. Got to go all out when there's 5 Steel Series mouses for grabs at that 3rd place. This is the real deal. This is the big shots right here. Who needs prize money when you can get Steel Series mouses? Got to make that best of 3. And so it looks like we need a quick pause coming out from well, it's actually the Neolution Esports team who say I think they're ready to go. Looks like Ohio needs a second longer to process. Nope, Blah's back on his Pudge. Oh, I thought for a second, I was like, why is Blah's not playing solo mid? Like, what's up with Neolution now? I think the Lei just decided to steal his Pudge. Said, I'm going to steal your Pudge. Blah demanded it back, so he grabs the Pudge up. He's going to be playing that in the mid lane. Puts Lei onto the Earthshaker, Yan on the Rubik, Hachiko on the Mag, and then you've got, of course, without a doubt, Ninja Boogie playing the carry role. He goes onto the Phantom Lancer. I think Blah drafted himself a Pudge. He's like, guys, I'm picking myself a Pudge this game. You guys don't have anything to say about it. And then, well, Earthshaker, Lei says, sure, I've got something to say about this. I'm going to steal your Pudge. And they kick and fight. They call Mum, and then Mum says, hey, give him his Pudge back. That's how it went down in my head. I don't know about you guys, but that's how I see it going down. And so it was actually, yeah, it was Blah drafting, not Ninja Boogie. Generally, Ninja Boogie, the captain and drafter, so it looks like Blah just wanted to draft himself a Pudge. That's my interpretation of what happened, but hey. We'll wait and see what goes on here. Orange Esports, well, we've got Mushi on the Shadow Fiend, Extinct playing the Shadow Demon. So it's actually Net playing the Nyx Assassin. Normally it's Extinct playing that 4-position Nyx Assassin, but they may be going for something slightly different here. Ohio most likely playing the off-lane Puck, and that puts Brewmaster KYXY at the mid lane. So I do feel that Brewmaster is a hero that does suit KYXY quite well here. And the problem, that's really the one sort of issue, which when Orange Esports first formed, it was like they don't really have an off-lane player. They've got 2 solo mids with KYXY and Ohio. Mushi can play the carry role, but KYXY and Ohio, well, both really solo mid players. Even Mushi, known for his solo mid prowess, but still capable, definitely a very capable carry player. Six out of 10. Thanks, Blop. I'll take it. I'll take it. That's a good story for me. Most of my stories do much worse than that. Now we see, well, they're actually heading top. Is this possibly going to be a tri-lane up top? Not a very standard tri-lane if it is one. But Brewmaster based on his item. So, well, I mentioned they're going for I mentioned they're going for something a bit different here with their lanes and players, but it looks like that's not at all the case. Mushi's still playing the safe lane carry, Ahayo's still playing the solo mid, and KYXY is still in the off lane, but he's in the off lane with a tri lane. Brewmaster, Nyx Assassin, Shadow Demon, this is how they look to shut down the PL farm. They go tri lane against him. PL. Careful, man. Oh, pinging. He saw someone. And they also saw him. Both teams saw each other. Pings go both ways, so they know what's going on here at the top lane. And this is an aggressive try. I'm okay with the Brewmaster trial in here. He's going to be somewhat under-leveled. He's not going to get the fast level 6, but this is a good way of slowing down the PL farm. And Earthshaker not really the best at trial heroes. I mean, he's great defensively. Fissure, such a powerful tool to have in a trial lane, but it's not really good at setting up kills. And this Dire team can't really look to get kills. They can just look to survive this. And the problem is surviving does not get your PL farm. You may survive, but you may not get farm. And, well, Earthshaker, I don't know if he survives this. Clap. Stun coming in from the assassin. Need to be careful. There will be a telekinesis onto the top. Up. Nope. Doesn't rake it. Doesn't make the gap. Almost got up there in time. Yes. Fissure goes down. Now uses it. Another impale coming in. Brewmaster still on the run here. Clap coming in and blah. He's there too late. Net gets the first blood for Orange Esports. Orange Neolution Esports. They're trying to compete. They're trying to compete with MUFC for the longest and worst tag possible. Orange Neolution Esports. What is it? MUFC Invasion, MUFC, Armageddon, ABC. Like they've got 4 separate tags. I think they got rid of the ABC, but it's still Invasion, MUFC, Armageddon. It's absolutely terrible, terrible stuff. And I'm demanding that Winter wears a BTS tag as well. So if Winter doesn't have a BTS tag in future matches, I'm cutting his pay. It looks like the two teams having a bit of a laugh here at top lane, and oh yeah, well placed Fissure coming in from late, and this actually catches off Nyx Assassin on the wrong side. Defensive disruption going to be used instead. KYXY is still trying to get in here, and this is going to be the death of Net. There's no escape from him. PL actually picks up the kill here. Great Fissure coming out from Lei. What a Fissure! I thought that was a dead Rubik. Turns out Rubik's like, nah man, I'm just baiting. I've got this. Well, ES has got this. Well placed Fissure coming out. Really nice play coming in as they now even things up. 1 kill apiece. Mid lane you got the Puck as well as Pudge trading blows a bit here. Puck already forces Pudge out to use a salve. Both players going to use a salve up here. Puck not really making the most of his. Didn't really get the full 400 HP heal, but he will just wants to make sure he has full HP here. Gets himself enough gold for his bottle now. Bottle going to be scurrying out to him in just a second. As the courier also gets upgrade for the Radiant team. So Dire team. Neolution.int, well, this top lane, PL is going to be struggling a bit to farm, but he's got his Quelling Blade for the early lasting, and now with that kill, that's going to help him get those Tranquil Boots up nice and fast, and that's really the big thing here. He wants to get those Tranquil Boots up. If he can get Tranquil Boots up, then this lane becomes a whole lot easier. Ahayo, bottle, and now he finds himself a rune. Oh, bit of FPS lag, hopefully that doesn't continue guys too much. Mushi at the bottom lane, safe lane, he's got a magic stick up against this Mag just for that shockwave spam. Mag, bottle coming out for him as well. So we'll see bottle for Pudge as well as Mag, I imagine. Mushi on the Shadow Fiend, already up to level 3, now level 4. Get another point in that Necromastery, so he's got plenty of plus damage. He's got the Tango, he's got the magic stick to basically give him some survivability that he needs. And ES gets caught. This is a hero who, well, you can Fissure to save the Rubik, but can you Fissure to save yourself? We'll find out in just a second. Does stun 3 with the Fissure, but problem is, they're still nearby. They're still the slow coming out from the Clap. The Thunderclap helps ensure the kill. Shadow Demon Extinct picks it up at the top lane. You can't afford to have Earthshaker out of the position. The way this trial lane works for the Dire team is PL or Shadow Demon can be caught out, but the Earthshaker cannot at any cost. If he gets caught out, he's dead. But if one of the other two here gets caught out, Fissure can save them. Not the case there, though. SF at bottom lane, 15 CS, 5 denies. Leading the CS counts. Up there with the Puck as well, so Puck being a lot of good farm his way as well. DD room now on him and Pudge, well, just the 8 creep kills. He needs to be very careful in this 1v1 mid matchup. He's got himself his bottle. Will be maybe looking for a hook. Even just hooking creeps at this point so he can get that mana back from his bottle as well as the HP. He's going to want to use the bottle charges to heal himself up regardless. Extinct. Cheeky. Oh, who's going to win this D-Ward battle? It's going to be the Dire team. They put down a sentry to block the pull, and then another sentry gets down there. So it's who can D-Ward faster. You've got to clear the sentry as fast as possible. And the creep wave helped out the Dire team with three. It was 3 heroes. And it was only 1 hero on the Dire side, but they had a creep wave there to help bring down the sentry even faster, which helped ensure that this creep pool doesn't stay blocked. If they kill this before this sentry ward goes down, well, then it stays blocked. I don't know if there was actually another sentry ward. No, that was the last sentry ward for both these two teams, it looks like. Yeah, so that was a key D ward coming out for the Dire team. They can still use this pool now, but once it gets to the 5-minute mark, it will be respawning.
Dire's bottom
Next
tower
Assassin
is under
getting
attack.
harassed a bit, and looks like bottom lane SF has forced back Mag to go heal. His bottle got completely used up, and he can't keep bottle crowing because it looks like PL needs it. Well, PL actually, he brings out his Tranquil Boots on the courier, which is not something he should be doing when he's got the side shop. He can use the side shop to get Tranquil Boots as well as that magic wand, so a bit unnecessary coming out from him. Top lane, well, they're not actually done. There's Disruption Impel as well coming out on Yan. They decide they can't get the PL, but they can get the Rubik. Yan in all sorts of trouble. Clap comes out as well. ES gets caught in the middle, but he's got a Fissure up now. He's going to have to use it in just a second here. He's trying to get that Shadow Demon. Shadow Demon's still got plenty of HP here. ES still on the run. Fissure catches out 2. Carapace gets used, and that's going to stun up the ES a bit. Impel comes in, and this is going to be the death of Lei. Lei gets brought down, and they want the PL as well. PL, Doppelwalk mana is there now. He's got some Magic Stick charges as well if he wants to use those, but more kills going the way of the Orange Esports side at the top lane. And this is still without Puck getting involved. He's up to level 5 yet. He's actually behind the Pudge in terms of XP. He's spending time getting runes right now. He's gotten 2 runes in a row here, which is good because it gives him... He gets the runes, he denies them from Pudge, but the bad thing is he gets slightly behind the Pudge in terms of XP. Even with 14 denies, it's still Pudge. Pudge with an XP advantage at the mid lane, but now that Queen of Pain, now that Puck hits level 6, we're seeing a rotation. Nyx Assassin thinking about ganking mid. He's actually just going to camp this 6-minute rune, it looks like. There's no real point ganking until after 6 minutes when the Observe Wards expire. This ward actually planted around the 3-minute mark because it's still got a lot of duration left on it. So, looks like ganks on Pudge not going to be happening anytime soon. And rune going to be spawning bottom. Puck going to go for it. Pops a regen rune, heads bottom. Oh, that came close, and Puck isn't going for the rune. He's actually going to go turn around. Great little bait coming out. He's going to come in back on the Pudge. Silence Orb. Everything being used. They take out the Pudge there. Puck gets himself up to level 4. I love that decision. That little wraparound. Now they're going to go in the top. They know that the Nyx Assassin was mid. They say, hey, Nyx Assassin is mid. Let's try and kill someone. Brewmaster level 5. They're actually going to go on him. Maybe you should have gone for the Shadow Demon, the slightly squishier option. And you see maybe a Disruption coming out. Oh, I don't like the Disruption. Probably want to use it a bit earlier. Lance is there. Looks like this will be the end of KYX, he's evading everything. He's evading for dear life. He needs one more clap if he can. Shadow Poison's coming in, but this is going to be the death of Brewmaster. That disruption should have been sooner. I feel it should have been just a second too. And here comes Nyx Assassin from behind. Pudge is coming as well. Pudge with the Dismember, and that's going to be the death of Nyx Assassin. Net overextending. He was looking for kills. All these low HP heroes at top. Orange Esport has overextended. Higher with a haste rune at bottom. He went hunting for a mag kill. Doesn't find it though. Ohio starting to move around the map now that he's level 7. He's maxed out that orb. Getting nice and aggressive. Top lane. Ninja Boogie. He's up to 1k gold now. He's level 6 with those Tranquil Boots. 1, 0, and 2 on him though. So he's got the kills, he's got the assists. That's where his gold's coming from. His CS, nowhere near the Shadow Fiend. Even the Puck and Brewmaster outlasting him right now. And Mushi with Treads, Bottle, Wand. He's going to be looking at a Shadow Blade, I can only imagine. It's Mushi. He's got a little Pinoy here. I mean, he's definitely going to be considering that Shadow Blade. And it's not just the Pinoys. We saw For Love going for it earlier today. He's been running a lot of Shadow Blade out of the play. He's going to clear out the creep wave with some quick raises. And, well, he wants to really pressure this tier 1 tower. Mag poking around. Mag already really low on HP. Looks like Mag actually RP'd. That must have been when the Puck came hasting in. When Puck had the haste rune, I think Mag had to RP to save his own life. Oh, hook on the Puck at mid lane. Ohio going to drop down the call, try and save himself. He's out of range of the Rot. The Rot not doing any damage, only to Dismember, and as a result, Ohio can look to turn this around. Rot deny. Just in time. Ohio plays it well. He doesn't get the kill there, but getting that kill was going to be hard. Unless he waited till his orb came back up. He doesn't do enough damage to actually time the last hit there. Clap coming in the top lane, looking just to harass Ninja Boogie in the top lane. Arcane Boots now up on Brewmaster, so he can just look to spam him as well as his team. And they're going to look for a little wraparound here. Have they got Sentries or Dust? Not really the case right now. PL low on mana, though, who's also his Doppelwalk on cooldown for another 12 seconds. Can he catch up? Looks like he can. Disruption, we'll see an Impale to follow. Doesn't time it right. Net, uncharacteristic mistake there. The Orange Esports support player mistimes the Impale. That would have been a dead PL. He didn't have mana for a doppelwalk. I think he expected there to be mana for a doppelwalk, so he's like, I've got to time this perfectly so it hits as he comes out. As a result, he mistimes it. Now it's top lane, in comes Blah. Dismember. I think he gets cancelled by a Carapace. I'm not sure. I think he actually self-cancelled it. He got Carapace by the rot. Then he cancelled his own Dismember. In comes the Mag. Skewer RP catches out 2. KOXer has an ultimate. He's going to have to use a stun or something soon to save this Shadow Demon. Is there a Cyclone as well? Shockwave now back up. Shadow Demon trying to hide. Doesn't do so. The Cyclone came too late. Brewmaster now trying to chase down the Mag. In comes the Puck as well. Everyone's showing up to the party in top lane. Puck going to find himself maybe going to have to battle out this Pudge as well. Brewmaster, ulti wears off. He's got a clap. Not using it just yet. Going to want to use it in a second there. There's a silence coming out as well. Phantomites has a call in a couple seconds. Hook. Coil, this will be the death of the Puck if he can't get out of here. It looks like he is going to be okay there. He's higher up. He's going to get Lance Fission. Is this going to be the end of him? It's also Pudge using his Rot Dismember defensive disrupt, and they'll bring down the Pudge. Saves KYX1. Meanwhile, it's going to be the death of the Puck higher up. PL sustaining himself just long enough to do some additional damage. Brings down KYXY as well. Brewmaster as well as Puck. 2 kills go to the PL. Great engagement at the top lane going the way of Neolution Esports, although they do lose a couple. They get PL some big kills. He's now 3-0-2 at this top lane. He's got his braces, I believe, just going to go for a Drum of Endurance. Problem is... Oh, it's always the big problem. Mushi. He's farming at the bottom lane. He's up to level 9. 80 creep kills on him at 10 minutes. Not quite free farm. You can get up to around the 90 CS mark at 10 minutes. That's really as big as you can get. He's getting very, very close to that complete free farm mark. Right now, they're going to go in at top lane. It looks like they want to get this ES. Boy, will they easily bring him down. Puck level 10 now. That'll be his maxed out Waning Rift. So we're looking at the full 3-second duration on the silence. He's got basically his full nuking potential now. He'll get some more points in the phase shift, but the two main nukes maxed out. His killing power now at a good state of being. He needs that Impale Orb. He's looking to burst down these lanes as fast as possible as Nyx Assassin Illusion's coming from behind, and that's a dire Sentry Ward, so they wouldn't have vision of the PL unless they've got some Sentries or Dust of their own, which right now doesn't look like any of these heroes have at the top lane. And the top lane, well, they've got Puck and Shadow Demon. They know this top T1 tower is low, but without more heroes coming to join, they're not going to get it. Nyx Assassin and Brewmaster at the mid lane, and it's Pudge heading bottom. Not going to be finding a rune. No rune up, we're just at 11.5 minutes. Rune will be up in 30 seconds. Both top as well as mid tower, tier 1's very, very low. Brewmaster wants this mid. Fissure comes in. Impale onto the Pudge. There's a TP as well. Clap goes down. Pudge really low in HP. And the tier 1 tower, it looks like that's what KYX1 want. No deny coming in. Nag went for it. Pudge gonna, well, he gets the kill on the Nyx Assassin, but it's a tier 1 tower that does get taken out. Mag, considering an RP, decides, yep, I'll use it. ES has an ulti if he needs. Not going to need it. Fissure finishes off KYXY. 2 kills for a tier 1 tower. Very, very expensive, and it's well, actually Rubik died somewhere in there as well. Rubik died to the Shadow Demon. Looks like Shadow Demon took out Rubik at the top lane with the help of the Puck. Shadow Demon and Rubik Dream Call on cooldown, so it looks like a Dream Call with the Shadow Demon was used to get a kill at the top lane. But it's mid lane. Very messy fight from Orange Esports. 2 kills given away. They get themselves a tier 1 tower as here we go. There's his Shadow Blade. Mushi now, 93 creep kills, Shadow Blade at 12 minutes. That's what I expected to see from him. And now he looks to get more aggressive and start ganking. This is what we see. TP in, Shadow Blade, use it. No, he's going to wait and see what comes his way. And now he's going to look for this mag kill, I think. Just a level 1 ultimate, unfortunately. But oh, is he going to go for this? Yeah, he is. Silence is there. Need an orb as well. Yep, there's enough damage. Puck gets the kill. They needed that silence to land, and they got it. Mushi catches him by surprise with the Shadow Blade. Almost hits level 11 now. He'll love to have that level 2 ulti. Higher, he's level 11 already with all the kill involvement he's been in. Oh, can they get this PL? Blink Silence is going to be needed. They get it before there's a Doppelwalk. This will be the death of the PL. PL goes down to a Shadow Fiend long range. Meanwhile, it's actually Pudge getting a kill at bottom lane. They bring down Nyx Assassin again. There's Brewmaster. Tier 1 tower at top goes down. Brewmaster takes the tier 1 at top and gets himself up to 600 gold. We'll be looking for a Blink Dagger soon. Earnest Shadows now for Shadow Demon, for Extinct. TP bottom, Nyx Assassin. He wants some revenge. Well, he just wants level 6 actually. Doesn't want revenge on Pudge. He can't really get that when he's not level 6. SF, Shadow Blading away. Nag has some dust now. We'll be looking to use that if he wants to gank Mushi. RP up in 10 seconds as well. Nyx, careful. Oh, Carapace used early. There is a hook, and he's going to land it perfectly. Blight on the Pudge at bottom lane. 2 kills in a row on Nyx Assassin. I think they'll, I don't know if they'll both solo kills. The first one I'm not sure about. We didn't catch that because of the mid lane action going on, but that one, solo kill. Now mid lane, Purge being used, and he skewers back into KYX. Was that? No, it was a fake RP. Brewmaster drops the ultimate. Fissure going to come in, stuns some of these primal splits. In comes the Illusionary Roll. SF is there as well. And Orange Esports getting kill after kill, it looks like. ES gets thrown up in the air. No Fissure, it's on cooldown. He's going to get brought down as well. Hook comes too late from Blah. Not going to be able to save him, and Brewmaster sets his team up with a couple kills. Now they're going to transition to a tier 2 mid-tower push.
Dire's middle
As
tower
Orange
is
Esports,
under attack.
Oh, we can see Deja Vu at bottom. Net's going to go look to die against the Pudge. Pudge not at bottom, luckily. Good news is for Net, he can get his level 6 in peace at bottom lane, it looks like. And they don't go for the tier 2. Do they go into the Roshan pit? No. Looks like they're just going back to farm. Mushi goes home, he gets himself a Yasha, so who needs BKB? BKB is for softies. As our Net finally gets himself that level 6 at bottom lane. Ohio, level 12 now at mid. He's got himself 2k gold on top of that Blink Dagger. Mushi. I mean, it's not just Mushi with a ton of farm. This puck is almost up there with Mushi in terms of net worth. Brewmaster, he's got a solid amount of farm. He's going to have that Blink Dagger KYX way. He's 1, 3, and 7. That's with 3 deaths. With 3 deaths, he's still had a big impact on this game. And oh, once again, they're looking for net. This time he's got the Vendetta. There's no dust. Well, there's a sentry, actually. In goes Puck, they're looking for Blah here. There is a Fissure, needs to use it soon. It comes in, there's a hook going to land as well. Ohio maybe going to take a fall here. Impale going to save his life. He orbs his way out of there, but in comes Rubik. Takes out the Puck with, I believe, a Fable. He is going to go in, hits a nice little ultimate. Not a little ultimate by any means at all. Takes out the Show Demon. In goes Net. He's looking for a kill on this. Rubik not going to succeed in doing so. Yes, he does. Impale just in time, but he brings down. It's at the cost of his own life. Earthshaker gets the kill on him. The Impale finished him off. He didn't even get XP for that kill. The kill came after he was dead. The Impale damage, not there in time. KYXY now looking for some revenge. He's got a Blink Impale if he needs it. And Earthshaker caught in no man's land. Buyback from Nick Stats. It looks like a dead yes. Net, Impale, Mana Burn. Down goes the Earthshaker. Mag now needs to be careful. He's going to skewer in 2 seconds. We'll be looking maybe to skewer to the low ground here. So that's exactly what he'll do. He finds himself an Invis Rune. He's got a level 2 ultimate with an Invis Rune. Skewer is up. No Blink Dagger yet on this Mag, but right now the bigger issue is Mushi on this Shadow Fiend. It looks like Mushi. Did Mushi get a kill? He used his ultimate somewhere. Maybe looking for a PL or something at top lane. I don't quite see what happened here, but Mushi was definitely looking somewhere for a kill on someone. You guys watching the stream a bit closer than me, watching the screen a bit closer than me may have noticed what just happened with the SF, but he was definitely looking somewhere for a kill. He used his ultimate. Didn't really find much with it, wherever he popped it. Bottom lane, Orange Esports, there's your Blink Initiation. Brewmaster as well as Puck. They burst out Magnus. No chance to skewer away. No chance to pop an RP. Blink Silence, Blink Clap. So much of it burst damage there. Now Brewmaster goes in with an ultimate. They're trying to bring down Rubik. They'll succeed in doing so. Shadow Demon's still alive, 24 HP. Hook, he's searching, but he hits Net. Net saves his teammate's life. The Vendetta up Nyx blocks the hook. I'm not sure if that hook was going to land, but I'm claiming that as a save. He body blocks for the good of his own team. And now ES and Pudge, well, they might find themselves in a bit of trouble. Clap going to hit 3 here. Orange Esports still yet to use anyone. Mag is back in the fray here. Puck going to blink on out here, and it looks like Neolution not going to catch anyone. Everyone escapes from the Orange Esports team, at least for now. Mag, is there a skewer on anyone? Nope. Ohio orbs himself out of there. And Mushi at top lane finds himself a tier 2 tower. Up to level 13 now as well. He's had enough coming to fights. He says, I'm going to go back and get myself a bit more farm. PL still with no Diffusal Blade, it looks like, as well. Are there any more pieces? Nope. He's got enough gold for another Blade of Alacrity, but Twin CV. Oh, Net so patient. One right click, Mana Burn needs another. No, Magic Wand saves his life. Carapace. Oh, it comes just in time. It stuns him. He dodged the hook. There's an Echo Slam, though. That is a well worthwhile Echo Slam. That saves his life, gets himself a kill, takes out the Nyx Assassin. He gives a big FU to that Nyx Assassin who was camping there for so long, waiting to come on out. He had the Observer Ward. The Observer Ward gets de-warded by the Rubik now as well. And Nyx Assassin, Net, slightly overestimating his own ability right there. Goes Dual Bracer. Dual Bracer gets himself some wards. Just wants some raw stats right now. And uh-oh, Mag, in trouble. Not going to be able to skewer away. He gets silenced up. He really wanted that Blink Dagger, but he's not going to succeed in doing so. 2 quick deaths. Also a buyback used in that last fight. And as a result, he's now down. He's gone for about 1,700 gold, down to 800. He's lost 900 gold in like the last
Dire's
minute and a
middle
half.
tower is under attack.
And things are looking really tough now for this Neolution Esports International side. They're going to see their tier 2 tower bottom under siege. Brewmaster Ultimate's coming online in about 40 seconds. Dreamcall now on cooldown for a bit here, but the big issue is you just can't team fight without mag. The one thing you can look to is get a Pudge Hook, but Mushi with a ridiculous amount of farm. He's going to have a Manta style completed now. He's got enough gold for it. Now they found initiation. Comes from the Pug. Blink silencer. Blink from the Brewmaster there as well. Clamp's going down. Hits 2. Double kill for Brewmaster. They get the tier 2 and they're going to look to go high ground here. I don't think anything is going to stand in their way. ES farming at mid lane. PL going for a split push at top. And the Dire team going to pop the glove, trying to slow down this push. There's only so much they can do. Tier 2 tower should be brought down. PL needs to start thinking about TPing back. He's got enough gold for his diffusal blade with that tier 1 tower, so it's definitely worth going for that split push. Gets himself the gold he needs for a diffusal. Mushi, don't take so much damage. There's earn charges, luckily. He can be earned up by the Shadow Demon. See some coming out in just a second here, and I think they're going to look to fight this. They'll pretend to retreat. This is going to be a fake retreat. They'll have Shadow Blade came from Mushi. There we go. Shadow Blade coming in. He's going to be looking for a big RP, Requiem the Souls. Will find it. RP is up for the mag, but he's called up, so if he looks to skewer out of this, he'll get stunned up. Hook going to hit just an illusion, and now Mushi comes in. Looks to drop a couple of raises here. RP going to land on 2 heroes. It's just a support, so Mushi doesn't get caught in, and he's going to bring down the mag. Mag the first, take a fall. Brewmaster pops off the ultimate. He's going to look to bring down Blah. Blah gets purged up by the Shadow Demon as well, and there should be enough damage to bring him down. Brewmaster ultimate does end. Mushi gets hooked in. Mushi's still alive though. Drops the ultimate as he gets taken off. A second Requiem of Souls coming into play. Immediate buyback from him. Now the blink out's coming, and the entire Orange Esports alive after that buyback from Mushi until Shadow Demon goes down. Nyx Assassin going to go in. PL just does not have the illusions he needs to fight. He's still got plenty of mana, and ES on the backlines gets an Echo Slam off, takes up the Brewmaster. Nyx Assassin, Carapace being used here. Doesn't actually hit on the ES, and in comes Mushi. He's back, he's big, and he's here with a Vendetta. Oh, PL. He was invis. Mushi didn't quite realize just how low he was. Ninja Boogie could have almost been brought down there. That was the only man left standing on this Dire side. They brought down 4, didn't get the complete team wipe. He was stunned up in invis, and Mushi, if he went for a blind raise, would have got the kill now. And the problem is, these supports low level. They're respawning fast. There's going to be a hook coming in just a second. Mushi sidesteps as their sentries. There's dust, double dust coming out. Mushi, some serious hate going his way, and the problem is now there's KYXY back in the frame. Mushi's going to try to fight his way out of this one. Gets disrupted up. That's a good disruption coming out of X-Team. Keeps him alive a bit longer. Lance is still coming in onto Mushi, and well, these dusters are going to wear off in just a second. Not to mention Mushi is going to start getting healed up. There's earn charges on Extinct. Use some earn charges. Heal Mushi up. Heal Mushi up. Come on, man. Extinct, do your country proud. It's actually Brewmaster finding a kill on the Rubik at the backlines. PL. Level 2 Diffusal Blade. He wants that extra mana burn, and I think now we're seeing some earn charges come out. Nope, we're not. Mushi, stunned up by Fissure. There's your earn. Mushi going to heal himself up with that just a little bit longer. He's out of bottle charges, unfortunately. They just want to bring down these Peel Illusion. Shadow Demon going to disrupt himself and start making some Peel Illusion armies of his own, and now the Rax at bottom lane. They've succumbed to the continuous pressure. Earn, ooh! Almost saves the Shadow Demon. Urge Checker Fissure just in time before the additional heals were there. And it looks like the range Rax is going to stay alive. Not going to be enough damage to bring it down just now. Siege Creep still doing some work on it, but ES says no. Totem gets himself some extra damage, and PL is there to take out the Siege Creep. But Orange Esports, they walk away with a melee Rax. 2k gold now on Mushi. The rest of the team, Drum of Endurance up on Brewmaster. We'll see maybe a Vlad's pickup. Just go pure aura. Have the Drum aura, the Vlad's aura. All about pushing and ending this game as fast as possible. We've got Nyx Assassin now with the Blink Dagger as well as level 11. Puck's got an ultimate orb, starting to build towards a Scythe of Vice and a gem up. So you're going to get plenty of dewarding action going on as well as vision of the Phantom Lancer. They've got all their bases covered. There's not really any way of PL to take this game right now, it feels. And this is all Orange Esports. They're the ones in control here. Blah on the Pudge. He just hasn't had the game he's needed. Net. Oh, he's playing some very aggressive Dota now with this Vendetta level 2. If he's searching around, he could have almost found the Pudge there in the jungle. Rubik is well low on HP, and it's going to be Mag who they catch out. Maybe there's Blink Daggers here to keep up. Skew up, not in time. Clap. No silence coming in. There is a Dream Call though. Silence wasn't quite in range, so Dream Call would have stunned the Mag if he tried to skew out of that one, and they're going to get a tier 2 tower out of this. Possibly even mid-raxes. Mushi, he's battling some PL illusions here. He's just going to try to fight his way out of these. I love his Drum of Endurance pickup. Late in the game, he's looking for Ninja Boogie. Ninja Boogie, his Doppelwalk on cooldown. Mushi, out of mana. This is the power of that level 2 Diffusal Blade, and this is the death of Mushi. He can't win this fight. Or can he? Nyx Assassin just in time. Net saves the day. Keeps Mushi alive, and Mushi are going to be so thankful towards Net. He was about to get beaten in that 1v1 matchup. Ninja Boogie's thinking, holy crap, I'm taking down Mushi on my own in a 1v1. I've outplayed him, and then in comes Net. Net wags his finger and says, nah, I don't think so. And now the tier 3s at mid. Even without Mushi's DPS, they're feeling pretty confident they can get possibly another set of racks here. PL as well as Earthshake on the sideline. Mag is alive with an RP, but as we sort of looked at earlier, this Blink Dagger is just so far away. He empowers himself. They're looking for that hook. They're just not finding it. It looks like they're going to TP back. They decide they can't really push for much longer. Brewmaster ultimate on cooldown. He's now starting to build toward that Ag Scepter. He's going to be hitting that Ag Scepter when he's level 16. So this is going to be a very powerful Brewmaster ultimate. And Puck getting close towards the side of the Vice. Mushi says, hey guys, let's just keep on fighting. We may not have Brewmaster. In comes, oh, Impaled not going to be there. Carapace stun is though. Stuns up most of these heroes. Pudge goes down, just some physical damage from Mushi. In comes the Razors now. Mag looking from RP, taking so much damage from these SF right clicks here. Buyback from the Pudge here. And this is all or nothing. They've got to defend this. They're going to lose the tier 3 tower quickly. PL nowhere to be seen right now. Is that PL going top? Oh, PL decides, man. He's like, I can't defend this. Let's look for a kill on Brewmaster. I think Ninja Boogie decides, hey, let's try and rescue my score. I'm 3-2. Let's try and improve that. He's going to look to kill off this Brewmaster. TP doesn't come in time. He's already out of mana. He had to TP before he lost all his mana. He didn't TP fast enough. And that's a dead Brewmaster. Or it should be a dead Brewmaster at least. He's got purge charges if he needs it as well. KYXY. Defend your base. Defend your base. Ninja Boogie says no. No thank you. As right now, Orange Esports, Orange Neolution Esports, it looks like they've sealed the deal. Ninja Boogie throwing in the tap to some extent there, not really looking to defend. It wasn't really going to be a possibility to defend, but he wanted to go for that little freebie. He saw the easy kill top lane. The only way Brewmaster was ever going to survive was if he TP'd right away. He could have actually, I mean, as soon as you see PL, you TP. Even after he hits you 2-3 times, he still had enough mana, but he waited too long and didn't have the mana he needed. Mushi, more kills going his way. Manta Demon Edge now. Either an MKB, possibly a crit, or even the YOLO Rapiers coming out from Mushi. Carapace actually stolen by the Rubik. We're going to run in and try and use that to keep himself alive. And Mushi doing so much DPS. Brings down the Mag. Now going to move on to the Rubik. Needs another raid. Looks like he's not going to succeed in doing so. But there's a stun coming out as well. Mag, RP completely airballs. Mushi now, ulti, brings down the Mag. Gets himself an ultra kill. And it's just PL. Once again, PL nowhere to be seen. Ninja Boogie, as said, decides defense is not going to achieve a whole lot here. Let's just call it. Let's just give up. Orange Esports are just too far ahead, and I've got to agree. This gold graph is going to agree. The XP graph definitely agrees. 20k in Orange's favor. Gold even higher. 25k gold lead going the way of Orange Neolution Esports. As it looks like it is going to be the Malaysian Neolution sponsored team, Orange Esports, who take this game. The international Neolution sponsored team, unfortunately, they succumb. Tier 3 tower going to go down at the top lane, but this is it, as Orange Esports have taken game number 1. I believe it's a best of 3. That's what the admin's saying here, guys. So we should have game number 2 coming up soon. Neolution Esports International lose game number 1. So it's going to be Orange Esports who go into game number 2 with a 1-0 advantage, guys. Stay tuned. We're back soon with game number 2. For those of you who are more interested in the grand finals, head on over to LD Casting, I believe with Slash. He's streaming on the twitch.tv/Beyond the Summit 1 channel. That's Team Zenith up against Myth Trust, but I'll keep on streaming the 3rd place decider between Orange Esports and Neolution in here, guys. So thanks for tuning in. I'm Gods from Beyond the Summit. You can follow me on Twitter. It's twitter.com/BTSGods. Be sure to do so. It's the best way to support me and find out whenever Beyond the Summit is going live with more cool content. I tweet on there daily, and be sure to follow me there. Anyways, guys, we'll be back soon with more live Dota 2 action.